Yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? I hope you're all well. And in this video, I'm going to be speaking about the power of breathing and the techniques you can use to boost up your energy and have that flow of that kundalini rising up, okay? So my first experience with breathing techniques started when I was in school. Shout out to Mr. Bennett. He taught us, because we used to do a lot of running drills and long distance running, which I've done further in life. And I never forgot this technique that he told us about inhaling and exhaling, okay? And I know people probably don't even think of this because our body is systematically set up to breathe and exhale for us, okay? It's never a conscious thought to breathe. But when you actually put intention in your breathing techniques, you then see the power it holds. So he taught us to inhale and exhale and to hold that and to hold it as you inhale, okay? And exhale slowly whilst you're running. And I've been conscious of this for a very long time because I've been using this technique. It's almost secret to do 5K runs, 10K, 15, 20K half marathons. I ain't done a full marathon yet. Inshallah I will. But that's what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So I was using these techniques to boost up that energy within me, you know? So this was before I was even on my spiritual journey. This was just knowing that the power of breath applied to science for sports activities, okay, and fitness, okay, because this is where most of my spiritual journey started. It started from fitness and understanding the science to it and knowing the holistic ways to boost up that energy, because when you're running, you know, you have lactic acid, and once that builds up, that diminishes your muscles and you start to tire. Okay, so the way your muscles receives energy, other than what you've eaten, is air. Okay, is air, oxygen. Okay, and this is just the mechanics of your body. And the quickest way to take a man's life is to take his air. All right. So this is very simple, a simple concept to understand. So the yogis know this, okay? The yogis know this because some people, I think they're called breatharians, they don't even eat food. They just live off air because your body can adapt to any environment that you give it, good or bad, okay? It's just, there's some people that smoke, that can smoke till they're 100 years old and still live. Doesn't mean it's healthy, it just means their body's adapted to it. Not every person can do that, and some people get cancer at 40, 50. I know people that died at that age from smoking that much, you get me? So just understand that our body is comprised of minerals and it needs air just as much as it needs food, okay? So this is the science to it. Now, because I've learned this, I've then known the power that it holds. And as I've started this journey, I started to meditate and I started to read up on the people that talk about breathing techniques. And I used this breathing technique to slower my rhythm, okay? Because just think about it, turtles, they live long because the amount they breathe per minute, I think it's like 4 times. It may even be less than that. We have breathing cycles. So as long as you understand we have breathing cycles, turtles live to 100. They only breathe 4 times a minute, let's just say. Don't quote me on that. You can go do your Googles on what it is. They live longer. So our body is literally coded to how much we breathe. You get me? So when you're doing pranayama, okay, as Infinite Waters likes to say, prana is air, okay? Pranayama is a practice that the yogis do, where you hold your nose and you breathe in through out one nostril and another nostril. I use that technique also. It slows your body down. It slows your body down. It slows down your brain activity. It does a lot of beneficial things, okay? But what I've felt from my body is it slows my brain activity. Like I said, I'm very hyperactive, so I need to slow it down because then I can guide my body to do things. When you're distracted, your body, if your mind is scattered, it's hard to direct your energy. So doing something like pranayama allows me to direct my energy to where I want to go. And energy goes where it flows. So this is the power of breathing. Now, breathing also for rising your energy from your lower faculties of your chakras. So let's just talk about this now. Now your root chakra obviously is on your back, is at the base, okay? It's at the base of your body, okay? And then it needs to rise up through your spine. Now, as you breathe, you need to, firstly, you may want to close your eyes when you're doing this. As you breathe, you want to just think of that energy rising up your back. As it rises up your back, you then want to feel that energy come towards your heart. As it comes towards your heart, you want to feel it rise up to your back, to your third eye, okay? And you can do this. It's not, trust me, this is a ongoing thing. You're not going to get instant results. It's something you need to practice and practice and practice. Like you need to practice anything in life, okay? But you will feel it, but you won't, as you progress in this knowledge, you will feel the powers intensify, okay? And the reason why you need to do these breathing techniques for your meditation is to get this energy that is at the lower bases of your chakras to rise up, okay? Because a lot of people's energy is dormant in their lower faculties. And this energy can rise up if you do these techniques, you know? And you want it to rise up because then you have enough energy to do the activities you need to do and get on with your life. So I use this now. So now, before I've done this video, I've gone for meditation. I went for a run this morning, okay? That's activated my body. I've then gone for a meditation and I've used another technique, which is clapping your hands, because your body has meridian points, okay? And by clapping your hands, it boosts up your energy naturally, okay? And I learned this from Master of Earth, okay? But I've always been familiar with the meridian points. And the way my mind works is I connect the dots. So obviously, as kids, we had the song, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You clap your hands. All the kids start getting excited. You start to get energy. You see how they subconsciously get you, and then they start to wheel it all out as life goes on. But they always tell you should be a kid at heart. You get me? So this is the subconscious games these elites play, man. You get me? That's why all your joy is sucked out of you as you get older. You get me? So this is it. So me, I'm not I wouldn't call myself a light worker, but if I was, I'm someone who unifies all the information and puts it into a way that people can understand it from a way where it's so simple. And that's my job. That's why I do these videos. I do this so people can understand things in layman terms, because I can get very technical with it, but I know people can get lost. And then once they get lost in information, they get frustrated because they don't understand the science, and then they just disregard it. But this is all true. This is all factual and backed up by science. And like I said, science isn't the be-all, because science is always going to be behind anyway. But there is science to this, okay? It's not pseudoscience. This is real science to it, okay? So yeah, so that's what I gotta say on breathing techniques. What you want to do is you want to breathe in, hold your breath as long as you can, keep it inside of you, and exhale slowly, okay? Do this for a minute. See how you feel. See how your body feels. See how your mind feels. Assess yourself. Do your own studies on yourself and see how you feel with it, okay? Some people, they won't have the patience for this, okay? They won't have the patience for this. That's just the nature of it. But if you're somebody who's trying to get spiritual, understand patience is a part of this journey, okay? This isn't I'm not here to give you no get quick tips. I'm here to give you longevity, to build up this power of patience, to build up this power of solitude, to build up this power of being alone with your thoughts, because you need to step into the darkness in order to get to the light, okay? You need to be familiar with these thoughts, knowing the power of the breath, knowing the power of your life force, okay? So we're trying to exercise patience. As soon as you can exercise patience, you can exercise gratitude. When you can exercise gratitude, you can bring things abundantly to your life, okay? So this is what it's all going to. This is what the purpose is for. It's for spiritual connection to source. It's for living abundantly, being grateful of life, and knowing the meaning and the power of the elements that we live off. Because they don't teach you this. They don't tell you the importance of breath, okay? And if you think about it now, yeah? Let's think about it, what's going on right now in the world. I'm not going to say what the C word, I'm going to call it the C word. I'm not going to say the word, yeah? Now, what are they covering right now from you? Okay? They're covering your mouth, because this thing called prana is powerful. And now when you speak also, you are manifesting through the ether of air, okay? So they are covering up that good ass prana because it is the quickest way to manifestations. And as now we're in the fourth dimension where the world is at its heart, is in its heart space, the next chakra is communication, okay? That's why a lot of people are being very vocal, and now we're moving into Mercury retrograde. There's going to be a lot more people being vocal. So they are now covering your mouth because they're covering your mouth because they don't want you to be vocal, and they're taking away that good ass prana from you. I don't wear a mask, okay? I've been to certain places and they've told me to like put it on. I said, nah, you're not forcing me, bruv. You get me? Because I understand the games and subliminals they're doing with this thing, with this whole mask thing. You get me? So this is another thing, is understanding, connecting the dots. Yeah, you have to connect the dots. You need to think logical. You need to think about what is going on right now in Earth, and what games are they playing? Okay, so yeah, so that is the power of prana. You know, the yogis. You know, go do your Googles on some yogis and type it in YouTube, and you'll see the power that there is in breathing. Okay. So yeah, that's all I've got to say on this, and I hope this has helped you, and I hope you can actually put this into practice and see what it does for you, okay? And if you like this video, like it, share, and if you're new to this page, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and eventually I may just start doing like proper videos on the computer and do documentary style content. But right now, I just want to be divinely connected to nature and keep things as simple as possible. yeah. And then, you know, over time I will start to make things more dynamic. You get me? Because right now, I don't want to be stuck in my room. I already, you know, I'm a producer, so I'm always in the studio. I like to go outside and stay within nature and make these videos on my iPhone. You know, I have a Canon there to, you know, make things good. But my message can be still, my message can still go out there and be beneficial to people in this world. You know, so with that being said, I don't want to be talking too long. Peace.